We all know this company. Square Enix, Squaresoft, whatever you know them as, you know what they're about. RPGs. From Final Fantasy to Kingdom Hearts to Super Mario RPG to Chrono Trigger. They were the once known as the pinnacle of RPGs and nothing could stop them. You couldn't ask a single gamer the 90s, early 2000s, and they wouldn't know Square Enix or Squaresoft. But I have a question for you. Do you still give a crap about them? I mean, if you really think about it, you know who Square Enix is because of what they've done. But do you know them now for what they're doing? Let me give you an example. I want you to name me a Square Enix game that was built up and hyped as much as, say, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy XII, Kingdom Hearts 2 in the past 5 years. 10 years? Maybe Final Fantasy 13? But look how much that flopped. There's something going on at Square and I don't know what it is. It feels like their games are taking such a wrong turn, but they're not realizing it. And a lot of it has to do with conveyance to the customer. I'll use this as an example. How much have we actually heard about Kingdom Hearts 3? Let's really think about that for a second. Sure, we know it's coming. We've seen the 3 trailers that are out now. But do we still care? What have the 3 trailers been? Gameplay. Sure, that's wonderful. We all love Kingdom Hearts. It's got great gameplay, it's got great characters, it's got a great story. But that's what we want to see. Bits and pieces of the story given to us in these trailers. But it's not happening. What about the Final Fantasies? Final Fantasy 15. When was the last time we saw anything about that? We got a demo. You got nothing for us? I'm not saying you have to outright just tell us everything, but you got to give us something to stay excited about. You can't show us a trailer fucking a year in advance and then expect us for that to hold us over for the whole year. It doesn't happen like that. I don't know why Square seems to think they still have this loyalty curve against us. Because honestly, I've met a lot of people who have just abandoned Square. I've seen it in forums, I've seen them in person, I've seen it everywhere. Square Enix doesn't hold much merit anymore. And especially with their fucking stupid business practices as of late. Why the hell would you make Final Fantasy VII episodic? What the fuck is the point of that? Someone tell me? I don't understand. Do you understand? I don't fucking understand. You know why? 'Cause it's fucking stupid, that's why. Everyone has always said a Final Fantasy VII remake would come when Square is in financial trouble. Or at least failing in some way, shape, or form. Well, guess what, Square? It looks like your big money maker to save you is already dead in the fucking water. Lube helps. It would have eased us. It would have made us feel a little better. But you ruined it. What the fuck was the point of making it episodic? Nothing? No, got nothing? Okay, cool. So all of this, and, fucking this, and, fuck it, right? Your reputation doesn't matter as long as you're making a quick buck now. And that's not even just a problem with Square, that's a problem with everybody. But the main point today is that Square just has no weight. When people say Square Enix nowadays, people go, because they don't give a shit. They haven't done anything. They don't give us anything to go off anymore. And it could just be being a nostalgic baby and loving the days when Square really gave us what we wanted and actually followed through. But they're not. They really aren't. I don't give a shit about Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't give a shit about Final Fantasy 15. I give even less of a shit about Final Fantasy 7. There you go, I brought up Final Fantasy 7 again. Funny how that works. It's almost like, I really like that game, huh? Why do you gotta do this, Square? I guess you really just don't give a shit. Well, guess what, Square? I'm gonna show you how little of a shit I give Square Enix. How little of a shit.
Wait, Randy, where are you going?
Come on, Chaz!
Hold on. Were you serious?
I give little to no shit.
What are you doing? Oh, come on. What did it even do to you? Are you serious right now? What the fuck are you kidding me? Dude!
Fuck you, Square Enix!
likes that game.